Section 7.4, Integer Exponents, Part 2 of 2. We're going to simplify with only positive exponents. 3 times x to the negative 1 times y to the fourth divided by 6 to the negative 1, x to the third, y to the negative second. Take a look at what has a negative exponent and where it's going to move. If it has a negative exponent and it's in the numerator, move it to the denominator. If it has a negative exponent and it's in the denominator, move it to the numerator. So our x to the negative 1 will move to the denominator, our 6 to the negative 1 and our y to the negative 2 will move to the numerator. So we're going to have 3 times 6 times y to the fourth, y to the second, divided by x to the third, x to the first. Now we can simplify. 3 times 6 is 18, y to the sixth, divided by x to the fourth. Example 2. 3a times 4a to the negative third to the negative second. That negative second outside the parentheses with the 4a to the negative third moves the whole thing to the denominator. So it's 3a divided by 4a to the negative third squared. 4 squared is 16. A to the negative third squared is a to the negative sixth. 3a divided by 16, a to the negative sixth. The a to the negative sixth will move to the numerator. 3a times a to the negative sixth divided by 16. Simplify now. 3a to the seventh divided by 16. Example 3. 12x to the negative eighth, y to the fourth, divided by negative 16, x, y to the negative third. Be careful that negative 16 in the denominator is a negative 16. It is not 16 to the negative 1. But 12 over negative 16 reduces to negative 3/4. Moving things with negative exponents, y to the fourth, y to the third, divided by x times x to the eighth in the numerator. Simplifying the exponents, negative 3y to the seventh, divided by 4x to the ninth. Example 4, negative 3ab times 2a to the third, b to the negative second, all raised to the negative third power. That negative third power moves all those things inside those parentheses to the denominator. Now simplify the denominator with that power of 3. 2 to the third is 8. A to the ninth, b to the negative sixth. That's a negative 3 in the numerator. It is not 3 to the negative 1. It does not move. B to the negative sixth in the denominator will move to the numerator. Simplify. There's an a in the numerator, 9 a's in the denominator. Negative 3b to the seventh divided by 8a to the eighth. Example 5. Negative 48ab to the 10th divided by 32a to the fourth, b to the third. 16 divides evenly into both 48 and 32. Our a's, we will have 3 in the denominator. Our b's, we will have 7 in the numerator. Negative 3b to the seventh divided by 2a to the third. A to the second, b to the third, c to the seventh, divided by a to the sixth, b, c to the fifth. There are no negative exponents. We just need to simplify. 2 a's in the numerator, 6 in the denominator, leaves 4 in the denominator. 3 b's in the numerator, 1 b in the denominator, leaves 2 b's in the numerator. And 7 c's in the numerator, and 5 c's in the denominator, leaves 2 in the numerator. B to the second, c to the second, divided by a to the fourth. Example 7. 2a to the negative first to the negative second power times 2a to the negative first to the fourth power. Looking inside those parentheses, they are both 2a to the negative first. They are the same thing inside the parentheses, so we can add the exponents. Negative 2 plus 4 is positive 2. So we have 2a to the negative first squared. It's 4a to the negative 2. That a to the negative 2 will move to the denominator. 4 divided by a squared. We could start by adding those exponents because it was the same thing in both sets of parentheses. Example 8. 6 squared times a to the negative second b to the third divided by 3a b to the fourth. 6 squared is 36. We'll keep b cubed in the numerator, and to the denominator moves the a squared. 36 divided by 3 is 12, which will be in the numerator, and look at how to simplify b to the third over b to the fourth. We'll keep a b to the first in the denominator, and we'll have a to the first times a squared, which is a to the third, also in the denominator. That's section 7.4, Integer Exponents, Part 2.